And most of us are used to eating straight from the plate, but there are those who prefer to have it straight from the bowl. Now, if you're one of them, you're in luck today as Pia Bonalos takes us to a restaurant especially for bowl lovers. She joins us live from Quezon City this morning. Good morning, Pia.
Good morning, Claire. Everything is looking so funky here in Bowl and Brew, where your classic favorites are given a modern twist. With me as owner Carol Saliendra to tell us more about it. Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Pia. Nice to have you here.
And thank you for having us. Walking in the restaurant, everything looks so bright and beautiful. It's very interesting. How did you come up with the concept of the interiors for your place?
All right. We use bowls because my husband and I are fascinated with bowls. So you'll see bowls everywhere, from the ceiling to the chairs, actually. And most of our food, we serve it in a bowl.
It's very nice kasi if you would notice, like you mentioned, yung mga chairs and the tables are really set up like a bowl, and then everything's so bright and funky looking. But so one of the things that really surprised me is that what you serve are mga food, local food from Lucban, Quezon, and you gave it like a modern twist para, di ba, in keeping with these. You really are from Lucban, you and your husband.
Yes, me and my husband, and most of our staff are from Lucban.
Ah, so authentic talagang meron. And something big is coming up in Lucban, in Quezon, this week.
Oh yes, actually on the 15th, it's the Pahiya, so it's the most celebrated occasion in Lucban, where farmers give thanks to the patron saint San Isidro de Labrador for a good harvest.
So that's also the perfect time for those of you who can't go to Lucban to really celebrate Pahiyas. You can go here to this restaurant and see what they have to offer in terms of food. And there is a lot, if you could see in front of us. Pero hindi naman lahat are like Lucban favorites. I saved that for last. You also have other dishes na classic favorites din naman. Can you tell me about this one? I know that that's your best seller.
Yes, this is one of our best sellers. It's the spicy spare ribs. Actually, this is my husband's favorite, so I'm the one who conceptualized this because he wants something spicy and using the spare ribs. It's with a kick talaga. Most of our clients talaga nag-sweat and order talaga nakakailang rice sila.
Just for that.
Yes.
And you know, all the boys out there, yun yung perfect combination for them. Eh? If you have a nice serving of ribs and then give it a little spice, so that's a nice meal for them.
Yeah.
And then of course for the family, for sharing, can you tell me about your chicken?
Yes, our chicken, we're very proud of it. It's crispy on the outside, juicy in the inside. So, yeah, you're right. A lot of families come here for the whole chicken.
And just looking at it, tingnan nyo how the skin is really glistening under that light. So talagang alam mo, it'll give you that crunch when you eat it. I'm sure that's it also among kids. And then for those of you who want something naman that is grilled, can you tell me about this one?
Yes, this is our new menu. It's the chicken barbecue, and we used a special what do you call this, spice from Lucban to make the rice.
Ah, ano yung special spice nun, or is that a secret na ano?
Yeah, it's kind of secret.
Ah, okay. So you have to come here and find out kung ano ba yung spice that is put in there for you to have that taste of what Lucban has to offer. And then you have this sandwich right here.
Yes, that's the longanisa sandwich. So instead of usually you just eat longanisa with rice and egg, but here we try to twist it using French bread and mustard. Together with veggies then.
So that's interesting also, is giving that the very modern fusion kind of thing going on. And then there's pasta right here.
It's a combination of Italian and Lucban.
Oh!
Because we use longanisa, the sausage from Lucban. So we use the longanisa and then we put fresh tomatoes and Parmesan cheese.
So that's nice. Instead of your ordinary meatball, the tastiness of the Lucban longanisa is put there in your pasta. So that's also something nice to look forward to. This one is what excites me because I love the pancit of Lucban. Can you tell me about this one?
Okay, that's the very famous pancit Lucban, or some people call it pancit habhab. We eat it with the Lucban, sukan Lucban. So everybody loves it. In Lucban, we eat it in a leaf. and you have it, like you really eat it with your mouth.
Ano yung pagkain sa kanya ng through habhab? Nako, that's something I would love to do, but not so early in the morning. Kasi grabe, just one taste out of that bowl, you could see really that burst of flavor. And considering wala pa akong nilagay na suka, and then the suka, di ba, when you put it there, talagang mas lumalabas yung natural flavors. I really love the pancit. This is really, really good. It really tastes so authentic. I love it. And then, of course, we have this longganisa, another one of my favorites. Can you tell me about the longganisa lukban dish?
Longganisang lukban is very famous. It has a garlicky taste. It's not like yung parang hamonado.
Yes.
It's full of flavor, and yeah, you eat it together with the egg. So it's a perfect combination of, you know, longganisa and egg.
And of course, perfect for breakfast. I really love yun nga yung garlicky taste ng lukban longganisa because sometimes in ordinary longganisa, you get umay right away.
Yes.
But this one, talagang yung pagka-garlic nga. And then with sinangag, oh my gosh, that's like super perfect for the morning. And the way you cook it, it's very tender and sweet. Parang it's very soft to the ano. Hindi siya yung medyo tough. Sometimes the longganisa could be tough to eat. So that's what makes it perfect for me. This one right here is very interesting as well. It's the first time I heard about this dish. What is it again?
It's a kinulob. Kinulob lukban flakes. Actually, that's a dish based from my husband's relatives, I mean, great-grandparents pa. So whenever they have special occasion in the house, they would serve that. It's steamed cara beef with pork. And then we flaked it and we fry it.
Okay, when you say cara beef, as in meaning it really comes from a carabao.
Yes, from the farmer's best friend.
Okay, and so that's made into parang sort of a tapa kind of dish. So paano siya pinagkaiba kunwari sa ordinary beef? What makes the carabao beef or meat different from like the usual beef or pork that we have?
It's less, yung taste niya is just, parang hindi siya masyadong maanggos, what they say. Parang,
And it's very, very tender. Kasi usually yung beef, di ba, parang mahirap siyang nguyain and very tough. This one is just kind of melts into your mouth. It's a perfect combination of like the tender meat and may konting fat there.
Yes, you're right.
Ang sarap. Yung pagka-combination niya ganun. I'm not really a fan of beef kasi. That's why I'm kind of hesitant kanina to taste it. But wow, this one is really good and very malasa siya.
And we serve that with atsarang lukban, which my mother-in-law prepares.
So what makes an atsarang lukban different? Ito, you could see it right here.
We have different variants of atsara. We have papaya, and then we have ubod. Atsarang lukban is a combination of sour and sweet.
And of course, you also sell it here by the bottle.
Yeah, they can buy it here.
Ayan,
we have
there's-
ampalaya also for those who are diabetic and who wants to eat ampalaya in a different kind naman.
Okay, and me, I'm a big fan of achara. Just give me achara and put it on my rice and, you know, I'm sure to gain a few pounds after the meal. And then this is also very interesting to me. This fish, it's cooked in a way I'm not too familiar with. It looks like a curry to me. What is this fish?
Yeah, it's not a curry. It's actually luyang dilaw. So we call it in lukban. It's an old recipe from lukban also. It's it's called tilapia sa dilaw. May kinulob na tilapia sa dilaw.
That's really yummy. Ang sarap ng yung sa luyang dilaw, I guess, but first of all, the tilapia is very, very soft and tender also to your mouth. Tapos, yung flavor niya, hindi naman siya masyadong na-overpower ng luya. Pero, ang sarap na how it all combines together. And luyang dilaw has a lot of health benefits. So, it's good for you. And then, you have this sinigang, which is not your ordinary sinigang.
Yeah, at sinigang which is not that ordinary because we use crispy pork. So parang crispy siya, sinigang. Yung pork namin is we fry it first before we serve it.
Okay, so that's very interesting kasi syempre a lot of us would really love sinigang. I'm trying to look for the pork. Ah, there you go. You could see na parang yun nga, it really is fried. Wow, this is something for you to indulge in talaga. So if you want something crispy, and who doesn't love anything crispy? And if you put it in your sinigang, sarap ng asim ng sinigang.
Thank you.
And then aside from that, because it is bowl and brew, you have coffee as well. Can you tell me about what we have here in front of us?
Okay, we have the cappuccino and the latte macchiato, but other than that, we offer different types of coffee pa.
So that's perfect also to come in with your meals. And last but not the least, the thing that I would really love to emphasize about this place, aside from the yummy food, is that before going, you can have like a nice photo
Oh,
here. Can
yeah,
you tell me
yeah.
about your interactive photo wall?
Yes, actually my husband is a photographer, so we have a camera stationed here at Bowl and Brew, and our clients can have their photos taken. They can download it through Facebook, and then when they come here and they ask us to take a picture, then they can look back at what happened to them. So
And it's very nice because like you mentioned, since your husband is a photographer, the way the place is lit, alam mo na you take a perfect selfie kasi maganda yung pagkakailaw sa'yo when you take your photo. And then, of course, the bowl concept is also there when you take it. Thank you so much, Carol.
thank you, Pia. Glad to have you here.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. And for those of you out there who can't make it to Pahiyas, well, you can still have a taste of Lukban Quezon, all here to offer at Bowl and Brew. Back to you, Claire and Emeline.
That looks amazing. Thanks, Pia.